Okay, welcome everybody. So we have in social studies last week we talked about the 7 continents of the earth, right? And so today I wanted to focus on cardinal directions and what actually are cardinal directions. So if you see here, this is a compass rose. Okay, whoops. Let me go back. All right. This is a compass rose, and this compass rose um, has various directions. So if you see here, we have north. Go back, sorry. We have south down here. We have east. We have west. There are 4 directions. And I mean, you see these other directions in here, but we're just focusing on the 4 main directions. All right, so I wanted to do a review really quickly of the 7 continents. Okay, so let's review those continents here. So this continent right here is North America. Just south of that is South America. Up here is Europe. Over here in the orange is Asia. Down here in the yellow is Africa. Over here in the purple is Australia. And then down here in the blue is Antarctica. It's kind of covered up for a second. All right, so we have North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. All right, so cardinal directions. Cardinal directions are the 4 main points that you might have on a compass that are going to tell you where something is, regardless in based on where you are. And so if you look here, we have 4 main points. We have north, south, east, and west. And I know we had when we went over these earlier this year, Miss Barr put those signs in our classroom. But then when we changed classes, we didn't put those new signs up. But we'll have them up next year. But if we look, we have north, we have south, we have east, and west. And all of these directions kind of lead us different places and can tell you where things are in comparison to other things. So we're going to look at a map of Benton. And right here I have my compass rose to kind of give me an idea of what's north, what's south, what's east, and what's west. All right, so right here we have Brookshires. Okay, I am going to see if I can draw on here. No, that's not going to let me draw on there. I was hoping this would. Let's see. Whoops. Nope. Nope. Okay, we'll be fine. Whoops, let's go back. All right, so right here, underneath this gray thing that's in our way, right here where we have our little guy, we have Brookshires, okay? And if we look at that, Brookshires is on the south of this map. So Brookshires is in the south part of Benton. If you go further south, you're going to hit the middle school. Which isn't that much further south than Brookshires. They're pretty close to each other. But the middle school is south of Brookshires. Now, to get to Sonic, you're going to drive north in that parking lot, and then you have Sonic, or you hit Sonic. If you're going to go to the Trejos Mexican restaurant, you're going to go further north. Okay? And if you're going to go get tires at AJ Price Tire Center, you're going to go even further north. Now, if you're going to go to the library, you're going to come back south and you're going to go east. And there you're going to hit the library. Okay? So if you start at Brookshire's, you're going to go north to get to Sonic. Go north to get to the road that heads out to the library, and then head east to get to the library. All right? And then to get from the library to Trejo's, you're going to head west back to the highway, which is this yellow road, and then head north up to Trejo Mexican. I just wanted to show you this map just so you can get an idea that, directions can help you find where you are compared to something, or what way you need to go to get somewhere. And so looking at this map of Benton, I thought would be helpful. I just wanted to go over it with you. This is going to be a while before we go over it again. All right, so let's look at this map here. Okay, so here I have a map of a town, and let me go over a few things on this map. So the first thing I have is I have a compass rose. Well, it's not labeled right now. If I were to label it, it would be north, south, east, and west. Okay. And then we have a key. A lot of maps will have this key to kind of tell you what things represent. So if you see these orange things on here, they're houses. We have quite a few houses labeled here. This blue thing, that's the police station. This red thing, that's the supermarket. And then this orange thing with the flag on top, that's the school. Okay? So now let's look at this, and we're going to start at Harriet's house. Okay? This is Harriet's house right here. Now, what direction is the school from Harriet's house? She goes up this way. Typically, when you're going up on a map, that is north. So from Harriet's house to the school is north. Okay? Now from the school to the school is actually going to be south. From the school to the supermarket is south, but you also have to go east a little bit. Okay? So the school, south, and east to get from the school to the supermarket. Now to get to Kim's house, which is up here from the supermarket, you have to head north. Okay? And to get to Larry's house from Kim's house, you have to head west. All right? You all may have friends that live on your street, and you could say, well, this friend lives to the west of me, this friend lives to the east of me, or this friend lives north of me, this friend lives south of me, right? So you can use those directions to kind of get an idea of where things are based on where you are. This map will be used in our assignment with some questions for you to try to figure out where things are in location. So let's pay attention to this map, and you will see this again with your assignment. All right. So I wanted to go over cardinal directions based on the United States of America. All right, so we have our compass rose, north, south, east, west. Okay, north, south, east, west. That's our compass rose. All right, so here we have the United States of America. We all live about here in Louisiana, okay? And in the United States of America, on this map, we have several things, okay? We have the country of Canada, we have the United States of America, we have the country of Mexico, and then we have some bodies of water. So we have the Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Pacific Ocean. All right? So let's look back at this map. If we're in the United States of America, what direction do we go to get to Canada? So here we are in the US, and to get to Canada, we are going to go north. because Canada is north of the United States of America. So we're going up, we're going north. Now, to get to Mexico from the United States of America, what direction do we go? We go south because Mexico is south of the United States of America. Okay? All right. Now, if we're going to go other directions, so let's look at this. Right? We have the US. If we wanted to get to the Pacific Ocean, what direction do we go? This is the Pacific Ocean. From here, we go west. West is the Pacific Ocean. Okay? Right over here. If we want to get to the Atlantic Ocean, what direction do we want to head? East. Okay? All right, so that's just the cardinal directions based on this map. I'll give you some practice that won't be too hard. And so we're just focusing on north, south, east, and west. And I will give you an assignment that has the map that you saw on the page before, and we'll ask some questions. I may throw this map in with some questions, but I hope you guys have fun and everything's going well. Okay, bye guys.